It's the Soul Fantasy Show, Soul Fan Show. Hey, it's the Soul Fantasy Show live for June 4th, 2021. Going over the one game slate, top picks, plays, and subs for Draftkings and Fanduel. If you already haven't, please subscribe to this channel. Alright, so the Soul stud of the day is Kawhi Leonard. He only had a 38, expecting major bounce back. Like I said last time, I expected Luka Doncic to have a monster game. I don't know. I'm thinking he might. He might have another monster game. He's 12,800 though. You have to really decide hard who you're going to be putting in this one game slate. See, because you don't have a lot of options. We have Kawhi Leonard, who he only had a 38 and he hasn't touched 70. Luka had a 78. That's almost 80 fantasy points last game. He could be the sole stud of the day. I can't decide. Draft Dashboard's going with Luka again. So Luka Doncic is the other sole stud of the day. Luka Doncic, Kawhi Leonard. Two guys are going to be going at it hard. They're going to be going at it hard. And they're going to be neck and neck. All right. So Kawhi and Paul George, who had a 52 last time, he's 10,800. They are going to be, those are their minutes, 41, 42, 30. They're getting a lot of minutes, almost 40 minutes. Bogdan Bogdanovic played 20 minutes. He's averaging pretty good. He's up there. Boban Marjanovic is up there, so you can go with him. Willie Cauley-Stein, Batum, Josh Richardson. These are guys you got to take a look at here because it's a one-game single showdown slate. You're playing showdown today. There's no classic. There's single only. So, as we can see, we're going to target these three guys. Now, we have to think what lower-end tier guys we're going to play. We're going to play Cauley-Stein, are we going to play him? He is 2,200. Dwight Powell is 2,800. Boban is 2,400. All right, so now we go down. Trey Burke. Trey Burke's a pretty good option. He's getting 0.83 fantasy points per minute. He's not projected much. Not really a great option, but you have to go somewhere with the showdowns. So there's Josh Richardson, Yogi Ferrari, Iva Zubac, Julian Brunson. Here's some of their stats. Nothing. Zubac, 22. So he's 4K. He's a better option than some of these guys like Yogi and Josh. Batum, 24. That's what you're going to get out of these guys. 24, 20, 24. 3 times value. For Batum, it's only 2.9 times value. You're not going to get a lot of value. Reggie Jackson, 6,200. 30, 26, 27, same thing. 2.5 times value. It's low value today, so you're just going to have to try to get lucky. Throw one of these nice little sweet guys in. All right, so let's just go see. Let's see how the lineups come. So we got Luka, Reggie, Josh, Dwight Powell, George, and Rondo. That's if you're going with Luka in the captain spot. If he scored 78, yes, he'd be a monster captain. It seems like the ball is going to him a lot, and he's taking over command. All right. They are not putting in our sole stud of the day. Let's see if we put Kawhi in. If you want Kawhi, you most likely you're definitely going to want. Here's Porzingis. We didn't talk about it. He's 9K. So if you want to go Porzingis in the captain spot, Kawhi, you can easily have those three guys. So that's probably 3 guys you're going to have in your lineup. Now, there's no way you can fit these 4, but going cheap on the captain spot probably isn't going to work out unless you put Trey Burke in. And we have Reggie Jackson, moderately priced captain in. Trey Burke might only get 4 fantasy points. If you get 10 or 12 fantasy points out of him, it's going to be good. That's going to be real nice. It might not happen. You got Man there, Zubak, Beverly, Powell. So Powell, then you can go. There's more senior that we haven't talked about. There's more senior, but that's if you want to jam these 3 guys without Porzingis into your lineup. But they seem to want to even it out. Look, they're leaving a lot of money on the table. So here, you can definitely put Porzingis in. Definitely over Reggie Jackson. Porzingis is in over Reggie Jackson. This leaves Kawhi out. Kawhi is going to be playing hard. He's not just going to lay down. They might not win the game, but Kawhi Leonard is going to play very hard. He's going to play his ass off, his butt off. There's Tim Hardaway. All right, so here's our price tags. Let's get these guys out. Let's put Luka here, George. We have Porzingis, Kawhi. I wouldn't necessarily put him in there, but see, if you try to squeeze all 4 of them, and you can't. Because if Dwight Powell has 30 fantasy points and all these guys get like 35, 37, 40, 42, and like 12, this lineup right here is going to work. This is your jamming. This is this stars and scrub type lineup, and you're jamming them in. All right, so they keep putting Luka in the captain spot because Luka had a heck of a game. He had a 78, but today I'm thinking, see, all right, if you go George captain, you can't really get everybody you want in. If you fade Luka out, you're screwed. Right here, this fades out Luka. So if Luka has an off game and the series goes 3-3, something like this is good. Either this or you could go Kawhi, Porzingis, George, something like this. This only works if you can do lineups like this. Only if Luka has a bad game. We're hoping he does. But by the looks of the last game, it doesn't look like he is hurt. He's not having back spasms. He doesn't seem to be a problem. So in that case, he might work in the cabinet spot. Then, look at this. Everybody's faded in this one. This is just a mediocre, middle-of-the-pack lineup with Luka in the cabinet spot. That's like they're just going off last game. This is going off last game. That one has Porzingis in it. Luka and Porzingis. None of these have Kawhi or George. This one has George, no Porzingis, no Kawhi. And it's going to be hard to get guys that are getting minutes in there with any significant captain spot. That's why Kawhi's probably a better captain. So, if Kawhi's a good captain, you can try to do this. Let's go here. And there. So, this is probably the best look right here. Kawhi, George, Doncic, Zubak. You can either go George or Porzingis here. And if you go Porzingis, you can get rid of one of these guys. And go like this. That's if you take George out. That might work. That might be better. It might be better. You got to think about it. and try your hardest. It's the Soul Fantasy Show. Soul Fan Show.